Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. I did mention on my last vlog I was having a pre-assessment operation. I didn't tell you guys when, but I've had it today. Basically, just gonna talk you through what happened. With my coffee, I'm being lazy. I'm just doing a kettle one today. Here's Cody. He's just being lazy. He needs me to hold his hand when he goes for a wee. Sorry about the lighting, it's pretty bright, isn't it? The sun is gleaming today. So yeah, I'm just going to grab my coffee and then sit down and talk you through. So, coffee, check, in a Raiden Dad cup, which is pretty awesome. Notes, check. Have to do some notes because remembering today, or everything I did is pretty hard. I have something else here which I'll show you once I have done. I'll talk to you what I've done anyway. So, with the pre-op exam, it's like a neurosurgery, I can't think what you call it, like office ward. It's not really a ward because I think wards are where people stay when they're sick, but yeah, it's like an office, I don't know, with all waiting rooms and you get to go and have a chat. Anyway, so, when I went there I had to do my weight, height and blood pressure. My blood pressure was pretty high, but they just put it for, I think it was, they just said it was nerves, but they said, oh, you know, what's happening, you want to get nerves, but usually it's not high. So after that, sorry, after that then, I had the questionnaires, so it asked me a lot of questionnaires about does anyone in my family got any problems and all that kind of stuff. And then it was what do I do when I think it's when I got diagnosed or something like that. It was I think it was a trainee nurse, I think it was, learning how to do it before the actual one of the main surgeons. I don't even know if he was a surgeon. I've never met him in my life. Anyway, not really nice guy. Before he came in, so she asked me a lot of questions. And then after the questions then, we had some, it was like a physical examination. So, it was me touching my nose, and then touching the lady's fingers. I do this, keep doing that, both sides, which is pretty easy. Some people can't do it, obviously there's a reason, because their tumour's in there and it's affecting it. Lucky mine isn't, at the moment. What else do I have to do then? I had to stare straight at the lady. Then she was kind of, as I was staring at her, she was kind of bringing her finger. Then she was like kind of doing this to see how far I could see it from the right hand side and then the left hand side. I also had to do the puffy cheeks. I just laugh because it's like puffy cheeks out. You go like this, and then she tries to squeeze in. Then just to see if you know it's strong. Yeah, basically if your muscle's strong there. You also have to do the hold. Cough in and poke your tongue out. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Amy was actually laughing. I could see in the corner of my eye. So yeah, it's pretty weird. But the first time you do it, it's just like, what the hell? Like I've never done that. You know, with the whole puffy cheeks and the coughing and the poke your tongue out and you do that in the doctors don't even when you got a sore throat. But yeah, it was pretty funny. What else did I have to do? Oh, they had this like vibration plates. You can imagine, like it's like a pen. And then it's got like two sides coming off, so they kind of like ping it like that. And then I think she put it one behind the ear and then one in front. Did on both sides, and then asked me, was it louder on the back or the front? Obviously the front was for me anyway. I think it's supposed to be normal because obviously you got your flap ear and you know doing it behind there. So they do that on both sides. So yeah, like I said, it was louder on the front. What else do we have to do? Oh yeah, also the vibration. I think it was my hand. I can't really remember if it was anywhere else because obviously having a lot of things done. But literally just twing the thing again and then put it on your hand and then she stops it and then you got to say now for when it stopped. And that was pretty weird. But I think I was okay with that. But yeah, you never know. But I will tell you if yeah, ignore what I just said then. Apart from the when I had to say stop. What else was it? Yeah, that was that one. Used the pin. She did this wrong as well, which is really funny because Amy told me afterwards and she wasn't supposed to do it. It's like a cap on the end here, and you pull it off, and then you get like a like a point like this, a bit more of a prick. But she actually pulled it off, and she wasn't supposed to pull it off. She's supposed to just tap my skin that way rather than pull off and prod me with a pin, basically. But she would do prick this side and then this side, but ask me if it was the same or not, and I said no for this side, because generally, obviously, my tumour's on the left hand side, so it controls the right hand side of the body, which is weird, but that's what it does. So she started here, then she went to here, down to here, both sides, and then it was my feet as well, and pretty much this side I didn't feel as much as this side, which is weird. But sometimes you kind of think, is she actually prodding the same on that side and that side? But she must have been, because obviously this side I didn't feel it that much. So it kind of makes you think sometimes, which is a bit weird. And then we also had to do the other. Oh no, I actually had cotton wool as well. I forgot about that one. Cotton. I don't even know why I forget. It's right by there. She had like a cotton wool ball. The only way I can explain of what we used them for was when Jax was first born. You have to have the cotton wool balls and you have to wipe his bum with it. But it wasn't bum wiped when it wasn't bum wiped first. It was new. So she'd like kind of rub here and rub here. And the same on that side, and basically it was a lot more ticklish on the left hand side, whereas this side it was just like somewhere just gone like that. It was just not much feeling towards it, as I could say. Let's take this off now, I'm boiling. Right, excuse the mess here, but that's all good. With strength pushing as well. So I guess a lot of you probably have done that anyway. But sometimes when you go to the doctors, or maybe when you got the flu and stuff like that, I'm not sure. I've had it done before anyway, before I had the tumour. But whereas let's say your feet, say this is your foot, I know it's my hand, but it's your foot, and then she puts her hand here, and you gotta push your hand back, and also on this side, pull it forward. Same with the legs, when your knees up, you gotta push her hand up, and then you gotta push it down, and then when it comes to the hand as well, you hold her hand, and then she's trying to pull towards her, but then I pull towards me, basically just trying to check your strength. I think I pretty much nailed them anyway. I got no problem with my strength, unless I'm like really drained, but anyway, it doesn't even pretty much affect it that much anyway. But that was pretty good to know that my strength is good, it's nothing worse than actually losing your strength. And then obviously I want to stay pretty strong for so when I have operation, I want to stay strong and healthy as much as I can, because in that way, then I know that I should be able to get back on my feet as quick as possible, like my last surgery, which would be awesome. I'm just want to try some of my dad coffee. That's the worst thing about having coffee from the kettle. It's so hot, but I couldn't be bothered to do the whole, milk froth and stuff like that. What else do we have? So the reflex. Have you guys seen it? It's like a sewing needle maybe, and on the end then it's got like this really big black rubber ball, and then they just kind of whack you on it. Not whack you, but they hit you on your knees, and then your leg just flings forward. It's just checking your reflexes, and then they do. Where did they do? They do by here as well on there, and they kind of whack it, and you can feel it. And it's like you never have thought, your reflex would do that kind of thing. Usually when you whack your funny bone, it hurts. But yeah, and I think they do the wrist as well, but they put their hands on the wrist, and then they just give it, and then you kind of your hands goes like that. It's really weird. So they checked out all on my like joints, on my arms. They don't do your shoulders, but I don't think they're supposed to anyway. And then they do your legs, and then they do your feet as well, which is weird. It's like, if you guys have had it done, then drop a comment and tell me, do you find it weird? 'Cause I just found it weird. I didn't know certain parts would do that. I know they move. Do you know what I mean? I know your wrist moves, but I just didn't think by giving a little tap with that ball thing. I don't even know what it's called. If you know what it's called, put it below as well. But yeah, it was just really, really weird. But they were good. Because I was trying to sit there, and they were like, "Oh, relax your arms," and I'm like, I'm relaxed. I'm really relaxed. And like, and then they finally did it, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do your legs next," and I just laughed to say, "Good luck." That's even worse. And they were like, "Oh no." So I kind of just laid back anyway and just close my eyes and just try and rather than spend like 3 hours in here trying to relax. You know, it wasn't really 3 hours, but you know, ages. And yeah, it worked, which was really good. But all my joints and reflexes are working really well as well, so that's awesome. And then I did a urine test. But I actually went out because I really needed a wee, but they didn't ask for it. So I went and did my. Amy said I'll go back and have a look, but I pulled out a ticket which was number 5, and they were literally going to call me next. So I was like, I'll wait. So when I went in to get my bloods anyway, they just fly out. My blood, yeah, literally just flies out. It's no issue with that. When I come back, then Amy gave me a urine pot. So then I kind of went back in, did a wee, and then I gave it back to him. So yeah, that was good as well. And then I went for an ECG test. If you don't know what an ECG test is, they kind of put all, they're like rubber stickers. You know, like those muscle simulators when they kind of go, you know, yeah. So they basically stick them on certain parts of your body. I think it's one here, one on the side, one on this side, one on your ankles. One each on your ankles, and then I think that's it. And I don't even really know what, I think they just well, monitor your body kind of thing, yeah, and see if you're good enough, see if you're well enough, yeah, that kind of thing. So I did that, and then I had to. The lady was really good in there. She was like, "I love your ink," and so yeah, she was really nice. I mean, everyone was really nice in hospital. To be honest with you, I cannot complain at all. They're really nice. So then I took the ECG back, yeah, the ECG paper back, which is good. And basically then, the thing I was going to show you was, because then the doctor, or whatever I say the nice gentleman's name was, he said, okay, cool, we will give you a phone call, I think it's a week before, which, you know, it's not much, but look, they said I'm really, you know, I'm pretty much in the clear for it now. There's nothing wrong with me. Like, I'm not sick enough not to have it, which is like amazing. So now, like I said, they want to know what it is, because they don't know if it's what Australia says it is, if it, you know, is blah 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 blah. Anyway, so now basically I'm fit enough to have it, and they want to see what it is. So I actually got the neurosurgery unit, University Hospital of Wales. God, what am I reading that for? Admission information for patients. So this got this little booklet here. We actually Amy got it while I was having a few tests done, and it basically just tells me everything that I need to know, what to bring if it gets cancelled. I go in, which is weird because I thought I would go in, and because I used to work in the hospital before we moved to Australia. I was a caterer, and they have like a day surgery unit where you sit in, you have your surgery, and then obviously you stay longer if you need to. But I'm actually going in there the day before. I didn't do that in Australia, so it's really weird. But maybe it's because it's obviously the brain. So yeah, so I've got all this, tells me what to bring, clothes. So my memory just ran out on my phone. So sorry guys. Anyway, yeah, so I got this booklet. It tells me all the information I need to know. I basically go on that day, like I said, and call up in the afternoon, and then see if it's a bed ready, and they tell me yes or no, wait until whatever time, and then I go there, and then yeah, nil by mouth from 12 o'clock in the evening. Use that pap, you can take your tablets or the ones you need the night before. And there are certain medication which they tell me I cannot take if it thins the blood out. So I can't wait for that. Keep you guys updated anyway. I'm gonna keep doing some vlogs on the way, and basically, yeah, see what's going on. So yeah, comment, share, like, subscribe. Keep watching. Thanks for watching, guys.